Hello, and welcome to Scarlet Hollow. So I've seen a lot of the prior game, I think, made by these people, Slay the Princess. I assume it is the prior game. And I really liked what they were going for with Slay the Princess. It's one of my favorite games that I haven't played yet. And so I thought, why not do a blind reaction or blind playthrough to a sequel game that they're playing? It's in early access at the time of me recording this. It seems to be similar to a choose your own adventure version of like Friday the 13th or whatever, with like this large cast. I had the mic spikes there, so I should turn the sound down generally. But I think this is going to be a good game, and I think I'm gonna enjoy it, so hopefully you'll enjoy it too. I don't know if this and Marvel Rivals should be on the same channel or whatever, but sucks to suck. Okay, it's a video game, and I'm lazy, and I'm actually the content when you think about it, so it's all me. It's all me, for real, for real. It's all about me. My name is... And if you get this, Yonasty, if you get this reference, no you don't. You don't know who I am. I live in the city of... What if we're gonna go... Shit. This is already a bad one. What? What do you mean? No. Tab is a skipping button. Okay. This game's like, oh my god, you don't want to listen to a dialogue already? Trying to skip this? What the hell? We're gonna do... tAlDORIE. Sure. It's spelled like that. Does not impact gameplay. I can't even see the other ones. You only have one choice of gender. He, him. Can't even... If I was a woman, I would give this game -3 stars, because I cannot be a she, her. They only have one gender whatever for this game, and it's a man. I'm actually... Oh, what? Oh, it's because they locked it in. You can't lock in... Oh, I'm just dumb. So if we want to view that... Okay, look. Is this for viewer experience? Is this us? The collective they, them? Are we gonna troll a little bit? Because I don't identify as that, respectfully. Or he, him. Collective, he, him. Or trolling. So I'm not a woman. Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. I'm just gonna cut all this because I'm insane. Just kidding. Insanity's part of the life. We're gonna go... We are a collective here, but it's just me playing the game. Oh, I'm alone, so... I'll go here. Because it's just me, I'm all alone. Oh shit, collect 2 traits. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. Mystical, strange, unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. That just feels like me sometimes. Nobody understands. No, that's not completely me. I'm just keen-eye. Nope. Well, I mean, the empathetic, maybe. But observant with a knack for picking up small details. Both well-read and rational, possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. A talented researcher. I don't know how to research that shit. Hot, extremely good looking, a natural flirt. People just like you, probably because you're a good person. Probably. But yeah, I'm super hot. That's me in real life. But this is a fantasy game, so we should choose. No, not fantasy, but you know. Good at lying and hard to lie to. Nah. Fast talker, you can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. Nah, I'm not good at lying, and I don't talk fast. You can talk to animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness, an impossible presence that commands the room. A mean right hook. Yeah, I'm physically strong. I'm goated. What can you do about it? Should I just go double smart? But I'm not. This isn't me. But I wanna understand people. Because if you can understand people, you can get the same outcome as hot, while also, like, because being able to just convince people is good. But if you can understand why they're doing what they're doing, you know, like, you can know things, like the way mysticals know things, except through deduction. Yeah, in real life you can tell I'm big book smart, and street smart, and keen eye, and talk to animals, and hot, and mystical, and powerful. In real life I just have all of these, okay? Don't judge me. We'll just go this. Good at lying and hard to lie to. Fast talker, you can read the room and read the people, no door can hold you. Robert and rational, possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it, a talented researcher. Observant with a knack for picking up small details, sympathetic. I feel like these will help us keep alive with people, weirdly. And just by knowing other people, I think that's gonna be our strength here. Knowing what other people are trying to do, or if like some little dirt moves to imply that someone's broken into the house and is about to kill us. Because this is a horror game. Like, I don't know how it's gonna work, but you jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you only just managed to start drifting off. And now you are here, awake again, and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots, that you would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearlanne Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your only mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. Stranger. So anyways, as I was saying, oh no. Sorry. This is like narrator voice. Or I guess my internal monologue. I should have read it in my voice. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, he's still. Okay, I can't. Because I'm gonna have to do voices for everyone. I have to return to my normal voice. Abort mission. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours. talking at you without pause. Oh my god, guys, it's just like me. It's me, for real, for real. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought... Sure, that was an accident, but we'll go with it. You're not sure he even stopped when you... You're not even sure. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversations ago.
I was up in Maryland, looking for work.
Also, I'm just doing voices. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, please. I don't know where these voices come from. These aren't copies of accents or meant to be stereotypical in any way. I don't know. I'm just making voices, okay? I'm just gonna say that before I do anything. Okay, I gotta reread the line.
I was up in Maryland, looking for work, but mostly messing around, because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff. You know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing.
Okay. Feign an illness. Wait, what? Are you serious? What's wrong with you? Hell yeah. So chaos, my dude. Why are you talking to me? Remain silent. Well, I think hometown, tAlDORIE. So they're trying to paint the impression that we're bored with him. That generally most of the dialogue has been boring, and we're here for very serious reasons. A funeral of a distant family member, and we're a funeral of Pearlanne Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt. Seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So, as I was saying, oh no, he's still here. So, yeah, he's being weird. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the context for what I should choose. I know this is just beginning. You're not sure if he even stopped when he said it goes off first. Okay, so would this interest me? Me and my pushing joggers into the harbor. Pushing what's it into the water? Okay, real like me is curious. Not what's wrong with you. Wait, what? This like this would get our attention. Yeah, you know, teen stuff.
Yeah, you know, teen stuff. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my plan, and she said it hurt a lot. That's you, my friend. So I guess you, and it hurt, and he said it hurt a lot. So I guess she really was mad, not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor, all on her own. We didn't even have to push her.
But you would've. We didn't even have to push her. Sorry. Fuck, I'm gonna have to edit that audio now. I make my own nightmares. Anyways, but yeah, didn't have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished. Sorry. I got concerned for the character safety, so I stopped reading the voice. So dumb. It's like, she's in the past. It's okay. Read in the voice saying,
We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us.
oh shit, that's wrong.
We wound up hanging out all day. We wound up hanging out all day.
Oh shit, good for him. I think.
She kind of became my girlfriend after that. We've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious.
Oh no. Bad for him, bad for her. Oh my god. Oh shit.
Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like for real. And geez, you ever get so mad you just wanna, like, kill somebody? Stop trying to get her.
Threaten, yeah. No, not really. Oh yeah, all the time I've felt through with that person. What are you telling me? You don't know me. I've never felt that way about another person. I find it alarming that you have. I'm pretending. I'm trying to get the right love me. Yeah. This is me. Stop it! No. Stop it.
Stop it. Stop it.
I should just do no request. Stop it! This is my normal voice. Stop it!
Huh? Stop what?
Whatever it is you think you're doing right now.
Sorry. You know what I'm talking about? This whole corner a stranger on the bus and try to make them uncomfortable act. I'm not playing along. No. I didn't know. This is kind of me, though. But like, I'm kind of not proud of it because I think this is just a guy ranting and raving because he's bored, and he's kind of using us like emotional fucking punching wall or board or whatever, just yapping at us. But I don't think it's this whole corner of stranger thing on the bus and trying to make them uncomfortable act. I'm not playing along. That is the type of thing I might say if I was annoyed or if I thought someone was up to something. But most of the time, they're just yapping at me. Or so I'm gaslighted to believe. Maybe I was right all along.
Alright. Maybe I never really wanted to kill her, even if I threatened it a little bit. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it.
You know, my dad has threatened to kill my mom before. It didn't work out well for him in court, so I don't think you shouldn't make those jokes, buddy.
But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there.
It's my move. Get it while you still can. Yeah, no, Kenai, do you love her enough to make it smart? You're so worked up by the thought of losing her that you threatened to kill her. But now that she's giving birth to a child you created together, you're planning on running off? Even if you love her, think about whether that love is strong enough that he doesn't care. Yeah, no. I definitely feel like I chose the right traits for if I'm trying to recreate my real life self. Because I'm using this quote-unquote Kenai to try and talk to this person, and then they just pulled out their cell phone or in some other way just started zoning out and not paying attention to a single thing I said. This truly sucks. Rip, elbows up, get right, dude.
Even if you
love her, think about whether that love is strong enough that you'd be able to handle raising a kid together. Yep. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life and whether removing yourself would be better for him in the long run. Damn.
Yeah, good stuff to think about.
Anyway, where'd you say you were headed? This is the first question that he's asked me, apparently, according to all this. Let's go. I didn't actually say where I was headed. Actually, it didn't. Nobody understands. This small town, you probably haven't heard of it. Just be over dramatic. It's just like, I guess, lead into a joke. I'll probably just say Scarlet Hollow. Just a small town. You probably haven't heard of it before.
Oh, that's probably Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the holler, as they call it in these parts. I'm well known. That's the only other stop this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way, though, actually. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine in the hollow, you see. And there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, but they are things. But my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. Ha! Hope they didn't die.
He looks back at his... Oh. He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you. Let's go.
Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you.
Why? Bro, I swear I've been offered a man's nuts before, and it was this way, like a literal bag of nuts. And like on a bus too, or like somewhere, like, bro. Like, people just be like having nuts on them and be like,
You want a nut in this trying time?
that's it. Oh god. That's half the reason I love playing Squirrel. Okay, just all the bad jokes, but at the same time, all of the, well, you know, it's technically not even what you're thinking of, like, in slang terms that you're making the joke about. It's quite literally nuts. That's why nuts are my favorite food that I don't like to eat. Well, that I'm mid about eating. Sorry.
They're boiled peanuts. I got them at the gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip, sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are.
Nice. I love boiled peanuts.
Take the peanuts. No thanks. Screw you, Ed. Screw your peanuts. I'm actually allergic to peanuts. Eat the peanuts. I don't look a gift horse in the mouse, but I'm out in the house, in the mouth. But I'm not gonna eat them. Normally, in real life, I would just take them. I would say, if this random person gave me peanuts, do I eat them? My family would say no, and then I'd just throw them out. I take the peanuts. Thanks.
You're welcome. And with that, I leave you safe travels, friend.
Like, unless it's from my school when I was going to school. Before I graduated, okay.
That's the wrong idea. Jeez Louise.
But just like that, the stranger's gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep.
Next up, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line.
Almost there. The bus finally comes to a stop. It springs squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads, bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. Oh shit. What have I established in this book? What is this book? How can I see what I've established about myself? What is it? Does it just say nuts? You're pretty nuts. You eat a lot of nuts. You kick a lot of butts. Feel Am I gonna feel the wrath of the goddess because they took those nuts? I don't know. Goddess is like, no, those nuts were actually mine, if you think about it. I bet it's kiosks through a small town. Like, oh, sorry. Reading reading the sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. Yeah. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Okay, this is the girl on the cover. A decent bit. And she was on the cover of the new update that I'm looking at, along with the weird shadowy man who I assume I'll meet at some point if I play enough runs, or maybe he's just part of the main story, I don't know. Hey, Yonasty. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. It's been Tabitha all along. Weird sound, give me. Hey, Tabitha. As a condolence, here's my boiled peanuts. Want some peanuts? I got them from the bus. Yeah, you hold out the dripping bag of peanuts, offering it to your cousin. What? Put those away. Why would I want your wet peanuts? No, come on, let's go. I don't want to... Sorry. No, come on. Let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns around and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. Bro, BMW... Sorry, they just got such a good acronym name. You follow her, clamoring to the dusky relic. Sorry, I didn't read that in time with the sound effects. But such a good, reliable, like, acronym that way, like, everyone in every game, they don't have a Toyota, they don't have a they have a BMW, which allows for free marketing, as well as it keeps, like, the people actually in the safe, because BMW obviously stands for something, but, like, when you're using an acronym like that, you can put it in things without getting into legal trouble, because then BMW won't be like, whoa, wait a minute, you're using my name, my license, representing my image in this game. You're like, no, BMW stands for Bitchless Woman Man, or Bitchless Window Manufacturer. Like, sorry, I just thought of the 3 words that came to mind, Bitchless Woman Man. But then, like, I think Bitchless Window Manufacturer is better. But yeah, so, like, it's actually weirdly a smarter business decision to name your things after acronyms, because while your pride may not want it to be able to be publicly usable and accessible, the more across all media or all, like, types of forms or whatever, it's actually allows it to stay in public consciousness a lot easier, allowing for a lot easier of a time marketing your product in the future, because when someone thinks of a type of car, this easy acronym BMW that they keep seeing everywhere, regardless of what it stands for, what it legally could stand for, and everything they see it pop up in, will immediately be, like, recognizable to them. Like, if someone says, if an ad is advertising a BMW, or a movie references a BMW, or a TV just says in, like, a get in your car way, like it just did, it's more likely, to be a BMW or whatever, because then, like, you don't get the issues from mentioning like legally distinct car names and how they're being represented, and you don't have to deal with those issues if it's an acronym, because it could be anything. Really sorry. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. It doesn't take much driving for the only signs of civilization at the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip: dialogue options labeled Explorer can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Yeah. So, exactly like Slay the Princess, they're using the same basic dialogue system. Explore basically is gonna be like our way of asking a question and allowing us, the character, to ask some of the necessary questions or necessary for us and our understanding hopefully without negatively having negative impact. However, if we're asking questions or like making statements that will explore like further answers or whatever in ways that would impact the characters, if we were to ask those questions, would dramatically impact the characters if we were to ask those questions to them, we're still like getting the story appropriate reactions from those characters, even though we're learning that important bit of information, which is why Explore can still result in additional story packs and impact relationships and all that stuff, like where they still make it so it impacts the ending is that to make it feel more real, as if like if you're asking these people these questions, it's still gonna have an impact on them. However, it's not gonna move the story ahead. So you can ask other questions if you don't ask a bad question. Just like in real life, if you ask, did you murder that person? Then like immediately the criminal's gonna be like, I want to speak to a lawyer. Versus like if you ask them, what did you spend your day doing? You might get more information out of them before you eventually ask the did you murder them question, which then would take you down like a different route. You know? How are you holding up? I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club. So that's gonna negatively affect our... So the funeral, I can't believe we never actually met before this. How are you holding up? Fine. You have to hide how you're feeling around me or family, even if we just met. Hey, sure, you seem tense. You know you can talk to me, right? I might do something similar when I'm non-pass. We're family, no. Kenai. Hey, sure, you seem tense. You know you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar with my own non-pass. Oh. She tenses up even more at the mention of our mom. Or letting out a heavy sigh. Maybe it's a sort of buffer. You quickly apologized. I'm sorry. I know that's probably not what you're looking to hear right now. Okay. Sorry. I guess that's selfish. She wants to hear... I guess, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to relate, but... Well, I guess it could be seen as selfish. You want to make everything... You know, she's in the type of mood where you want to make everything about them. It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Have you worked out all the details yet? Need any help planning? This stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Just need the coffin and somebody to dig out a hole. I can't believe we've actually never met before this. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. Lost this family, and I know you're going through that. I know it becomes unnecessary. Oh, she didn't mean it like that. Same way we didn't mean our comment earlier like that. She's just being technically correct. Is there bad blood between us? You don't. Is there bad blood between us? You don't know me, and I don't know what my mom's problem was with this tattoo. I don't know my mom or whether it she had against the but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Haha, yeah, dead mom's club. Woo woo. Just nuclear option. Nuclear option. Is there bad blood between? I mean, does she so? What's this? She might have a dark sense of humor. Dark humor, liberals don't understand. Dead Mom's Club, #1. So I guess I don't know what my mom's from. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of girl she had against the said family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Whatever. What's done is done. Or means I'm not choosing that one. That's it. I think here it is, Scarlet Day. Now it seems, though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Some used to cramped apartments and gray cities. Your mom told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long time ago. Yeah, I get that. I get what it's trying to say, because it's literally on a cliff's edge. It's just about to crumble. It's like a series of unfortunate events, except kind of more realistic. It's a house that was built on a hill long ago that was probably had a decent bit of extra footing here, and so it's just like a nice view over the edge and just over like the generations. That few hundred years of rain and erosion and time have just broken this house that was already meant to be kind of, I guess, built in a way that is suitable, not completely, but like, that's suitable to the time at which it was built. It's no longer suitable now. It no longer has, like, that safety, that little bit of extra safety. It's eroded away with time. It's now dangling on the edge. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear the doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I won't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen, and the hallway, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Street. Smart lie, it's beautiful. I don't think I've ever been in a building that feels as powerful as this. I think she'd see through that. But sure. It's beautiful. I don't think I've ever been in a building that feels powerful as this. You're lying through your teeth, but Tabitha doesn't need to know that. fact, not only does she not need to know that you're lying, but she won't ever. You're a very good liar. Okay. It is. The estate was the prize jewel of this region for a long time. It's quite a magnificent piece of architecture, even now. Shall we take the tour? A tour? Follow me. I think, if anything, the fact that we specifically had to lie there, I'm starting to think weirdly to a certain extent, even based off the street smart, lines that we said, and even though we were correct with the guy on the bus, there was, an attitude shown there. I don't think street smart is a smart thing to take overall if we want to survive, now thinking about it, just from the way it's been shown. But that just might be flavored text. Also, to a certain extent, might not be, I don't know, the way that we're shown indicating how we act, and, the attitude and, the thought process of those traits that we chose generally. I guess it's all sorts just because I didn't have to choose to play into that. I would use those skills to lie. Because I do think the house is kind of beautiful, weirdly. But I also think it's, on the edge, and it's not. It's it is and it isn't. It's yes, it's beautiful, but in, a haunting way, and in a beautiful that it's what it represents, and that it's decrepit. It's decrepitly beautiful, but it's when you see something that's so horrible but isn't aesthetically ugly, you know? It's so you're that's beautiful, technically, I'd say, just based off the symmetry and the what's it, but it's still wow, that's dangerous, or wow, I know everything about this is technically wrong, and it isn't aesthetically pleasing, based off of, style or visuals, but it's got meaning, it's got symmetry, I guess. Put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She deliberately steps over holes and tears at the floors, and then you do your best to trace your steps. I'm street smart and I'll figure it out. Kitchen. What is this? Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Yeah. Damn. Loves her mac and cheese. I don't like ice cream. Well, I mean, I like ice cream. Look, I like ice cream. I just don't eat it enough because I have other people in my house that love ice cream, and I forget about eating it, and so they eat it all. And also, I really like floats more, but I don't ever remember to mix pop in the ice cream because I don't know that we have ice cream. Sorry. Those are off limits, yeah. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip. Some expo options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Oh shit. Explore Street Smart Live always dreamed of having a kitchen like this. Explore. Someone cleans this place. Bro, why would we just lie? Bro, that's crazy. Explore. Someone cleans this place? This is someone actually cleans this place. Have you actually seen that, or does this person just say they didn't leave? It's nice. It's nice. Awesome. I love PB&J. There's somewhere in town about here. What if I want ice cream? Then you can buy yourself some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know there will be consequences. Oh, that sounds like a luxury I cannot afford. General store, how very folksy. But I'm your guest. Oh, that sounds like a luxury I cannot. Sweet, thanks. Sweet, thanks. Cool. Good talk. So nice. It's nice. Also, I love Baby and J. Just sorry. Didn't happen, or just say they didn't leave. Oh, I keep a close watch on Janie. She cleans. Maybe it's not up to your sleek city standards, but this is an old house in the country. There's a level during game you have to learn to live with. Yeah. Yeah, I'll let it go. Alright, sorry. Wonderful. Now that you're done insulting. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not insulting your kitchen. Oh, poor baby. Oh. It kinda just looks dirty, but I also have a fucking dirty kitchen. Why can't we just acknowledge that? Cause, like, respectfully, you pay to have this shit cleaned. So if you're paying to get it cleaned, then it should be clean. If you're not, then it's fine a little bit if it's dirty. I'm chill with that. Like, it's the fact that you're paying someone to clean this and it's not completely clean. It's awesome. I love BBJ. How do you know it's one of my favorites? Oh! I didn't, but good for you. No, Tabitha. No, that's not a genuine smile. It's not a genuine smile. You're just faking it so hard. I guess probably because you're depressed. No. Right back. And immediately fall. Immediately fall. Sorry, I keep knocking my mic. Because I'm moving my hands while I'm speaking. Alright, what's next on the tour? Bathroom. Follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. So you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Is that your cat? What's that name? Bro, do not try to pet her. She wants to be pet, she'll let you know. The cat be. Yeah, you said fall Tabitha's advice. Shall we move on? The bathroom awaits. Once again, fall Tabitha too long, does he always? Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. But for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen to the floors. Guest bathroom, not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must, if you must. I'm sorry. You pay someone to clean this. This is not even normal. Like, respectfully, I don't even have flies in my bathroom. My bathroom can be messy. But why is there a toothbrush in a wine glass? Like, bro. Sorry, it's not up to your city person standards, bro. I don't even think most bathrooms in the country would look like this. This is not even a country bathroom. This is like a murder house bathroom that hasn't been cleaned, especially if you're hearing flies. Like, unless I'm blind in real life and everything I own has these like dark stains on them that I'm not looking at and that I don't see, then like, no. Otherwise, no. And this is realistic. This is real. This can happen. But like, not this and this and, well, this and this can happen. Not this, flies, this, ripped shit. Like, you have money. Like, you have regular access to town and civilization. There's a bus that stops by. Like, you're not gonna pretend, is this a world where Amazon doesn't exist? Because, well, I think it'd probably be better for society overall. Like, then this, fuck me, I hit the mic again. Then this bathroom would make sense, but jeez Louise. Street stains paint the floor. Like, what a wonderful bathroom. Like, who exactly uses this bathroom? Wait. Are you sure this toilet works? This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. Never mind, I don't need to go with the toilet seat. Wait, are you sure this toilet works? Oh yes, why wouldn't it? The water bills get paid if the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. Okay. Okay. That's the spirit. Wow. This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. What? Wonderful. Little feet on it. Actually, yeah. I do like the bathtub is an extremely valuable antique. Who uses this bathroom? Guess. Let's try to see. Oh no. 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 Is there another bathroom I could use? This is my bathroom, and this is my departed mother's. This one is the guest bathroom, so you should get used to using it. Tabitha. There is no fucking way that you do not have the toilet paper, or the money, or the time for you to allow me to clean this up. And since that isn't an option, to physically, temporarily clean up the stains on this dusty, filthy ass seat that I'm about to plant my fucking ass on, then no, I'm good. If I can't give it a courtesy wash down and fucking scrub, bare minimum, then nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I know I'm gonna have to use it at some point, probably. But later, hopefully later, I can give it a scrub down. You can leave the bathroom to rejoin your cousin, finish the tour. You still have to go, but it can wait until later. Maybe we'll sneak out to go. I'm next, guest bedroom, last stop on the tour, follow me. You can tap up briefly, return to the fire, climbing the stairs, and reaching the guest room. In guest bowl, there has to be. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser and it should be empty. What's with all these boxes? What's with all the boxes? Old family stuff. Do you need any help moving them? They'll eyes you up and down for a moment. No. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm used to. Shoot, what a dumb hair. A little dusty. Who used to sleep here? Who used to sleep here? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people have slept here. Now you'll sleep here. Carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Wow. Wow. This is incredible. I do know I love cherubs. The chest is to die for. I'm surprised to see that you have such discerning taste. Every last piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique, handled down to the family for generations. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me, I'll take you back to first so you can collect your belongings. I mean, like, if I knew anything about antiques in the real world, I would say these type of things. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, Falter. Entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tips some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths. Some right away, and others down the line. You know, we don't have to inherit our parents' bad blood. We can start fresh, now that it's just us. Are you going? What am I supposed to do? Are you gone? Are you sure? You take the day off to do something wrong? Are you sure you're okay? I won't keep you, but we should hang out once you get back. I'm gonna do this one. No, that's just us. Okay, I'm sorry I've been testy since you've gotten here. You haven't done anything wrong. I'm just under a lot of pressure right now. Yeah. Please, just stay out of my hair until later, okay? I have work to do. What kind of work do you do? What am I supposed to do when you're gone? Are you sure you can't take the day off? What kind of work do you do? What kind of work do you do? Around the coal mine, same as every Scarlet Scarlet came before me. Except for you and your mom, it requires a lot of time and concentration. So appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. Gross. Yeah. The Stay Girl boss remains. I didn't know. We unbecome mine. We don't own the command. I own the command. Your significant forfeited anything to it years ago. Okay, come on. What? No, the mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. Sounds pretty impressive and exciting. Good for you. Don't you ever think about, it's boring, it's kind of sad you guys running. Stay girl boss. Impressive and exciting. Good for you. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't think of it as exciting in the same way. I don't think of cleaning in the same way. I don't think of cleaning a toilet or painting a wall as exciting. It's a task. One of those tasks could use more use to it. That's kind of sad. That's how I think about it. A good way to look at a job instead of convincing yourself you have to be doing the thing you love the most. It's okay to just have a job. Yeah, exactly. Would I rather be doing something else with my life? Maybe. But I know I had to go with the company. So why think about the other stuff I could be doing? I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to be done this week. Kevin leads to the front door, and now it's just you and the sprawling, decrepit estate. Settle into your room, go straight to forbidden ways to stay. Might as well have it. I'm curious about my room. No, that he's made it chase. He's so bad to stay. Yeah, you stand at the entrance to your room. Take a nap, you run it, put sparkle gesture, follow it. Oh, look at the window. Imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you own this place, you totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You go out, pull the weeds out, chop trees, carve turkeys, and do what you need to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink floral tea while drinking bird song. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now. Yeah. She's very close in the dresser. Okay. The problem lurks with it. You drag your suitcase to the dresser. It is quiet but angry. Yeah, then they smack the awesome. Afraid roll. There we go. The awesome hisses in disgust, stiffens, and begins to drool, feigning death. Close the dresser. You might as well leave it be. Open the dresser neck. Touch the necks. It's empty, a good place. And then you'll find the picture close. Close the bag. In your nice bag, but there's no way back now. Closet. Oh, okay. I just set her to the closet, then she opened the door. Of course, she'd be shutting a room with creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads property of Alexandria. No need to carry this around with you. Close the closet behind you. Must be an older relative of yours, judging by the dates on the encryption. You've never heard of her, but you'd barely heard anything about your aunt and your cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this. Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for conversation. Now that's enough. Or PG&J sounds great. The other girls you saw, oh wait. That's fresh. as you press. Okie dokie. When the fridge, you already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Salmon roll takeout. No. Why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words, a liquefied mess. Holy can deal. So you can't even tell what it used to be. Plus, it just smells bad, so for God's sake, put it back. No. Check mayonnaise. This label flaking in your hand expired 10 years ago. The sharp mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade. Grab the ice cream. Some of its special amounts. He thinks she's overreached. Put it back. I just big jelly. Carefully clicking instant invitation you present when you realize it's Jason. So as purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of a few things in this kitchen tip that actually uses. All you need now is a plate, a knife, bread, and some peanut butter. Better close this fridge and keep looking. Search pantry. Oh, there's a dead rat. Everything loves her mac and cheese. Explore a little closer. You squint into the darkness of the pantry behind the mold bread, and a single book lies forgotten. Then layer of dust collect on its cover. You pick it up. Have him coming back for seconds. Flip to a bookmark page. Both calf's brain and aspic are unappetizing enough on their own, and you can only imagine how vile the combination of the two would be. What kind of person would call this their favorite food? No wonder your mom ran far, far away from this place. Shut the book and put it back in its place. Examine the mac and cheese. She doesn't want us to touch this big of a box of Tabitha's mac and cheese. You can't save soup. Okay, first I'll put it back. Empty the box and stuff it with a dead mouse on the shelf? Are we a fucking psychopath? Oh my fucking god. Why is that an option? God damn. Take bread. Pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to satisfying snack. All you need now is a plate, a knife, and some peanut butter. Take peanut butter, king of nut butter, and only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Oh, okay. Thanks for reminding me about that real-life peanut butter fact, apparently. We need now a plate and a knife. I hate it. Search the pantry. Oh. Never mind. Search the cabinets. On the utensils. Examine the mug. It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rock in North Carolina. So your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only a few hours away from the state. Maybe you can route your return trip to Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sites before heading home. I'm the shot glass. I survived Deb's 50th. I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Pearlanne. This wasn't from her 50th. The few stories you've heard from your mom, Pearlanne wasn't the type to have kidsy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at the birthday parties. Keen eye, maybe belongs to Janie. Imagine she might need an alcoholic beverage to get through cleaning this place, especially with how sour her face peering over her shoulder. Grab a bowl, you reach for the wedge, you pull down. A blend of vinegar and dead moss splashes onto you, immediately staining your shirt. On the back of the bowl is a note that reads, "Moth trap, do not touch." Whoops. There's now unpleasant, alright? You'll need to change to clean before you leave the house. Oh no, and I put my dusty, dirty clothes into the cabinet. Oh, fuck. My clean clothes into the dusty, dirty cabinet. The last thing you need to make your BB&G. Time to get work. garden. Entering deeper. I'm gonna return to the kitchen. Make that PB&J. You can feed yourself. All done. To-do list. Yeah. This right. There's cabinets. Fuck me. Auto? Save load. I wanna load back to here then. Cause I want to have the okay, I made the sandwich. What? Sure. Okay, well fuck it. If I have okay. Future notes. I should be able to not have to choose between making the peanut butter and jelly sandwich and going into the garden. That seems very silly. Oh, why did I put it in slot 3? I'll find out later down the line and be like, what the fuck? Yeah. Explore the garden. Otherwise I won't have another chance. Wonder if the garden is quiet out here. Am I? Damn. So keen eye doesn't notice anything. Turn to the kitchen. Close the door behind you. Now I'm afraid I could have let someone into the house. Now I'm like, why is that a choice? Why was that a 2? What's a choice that can change the game? I'm now afraid. That's a good way to build fear. Congratulations, you're done here. You can see where your cousin warned you against coming here. It's clear that the chaos of nature is doing its best to reclaim this place. Use of debritus, the trees, have piled here like gathering leaves, and the tiled floor has been torn apart, destroying the order that once made this place beautiful. Kina, the piano you heard through the doorway has grown louder, and you feel pretty confident that it's coming from the other side of the destructive glass door ahead of you. Maybe it's just self-playing mode, or maybe you aren't alone here as you thought. Painting covering the far wall. Clear the furniture block doorway. Make your way over to the painting covering the far wall. It's a family tree. Angry scratches cover the space where your mother should be. No, seriously, might see if we do anything more than budget. Leave this place. Carefully adjust up to see her volume, but how much longer should you even stay in the state on your own? Might as well head to town with my shirt stained and no option to change my clothes because I already went to explore my room. Oh, let's go. Yes. Before leaving the house, you rinse off and change to a clean shirt. You're not about to meet new people covered in vinegar and dead moss. The world's probably likely still smell like vinegar, so everyone is safe for my town episode 1. Yeah. If you'd known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, or you probably would have just asked how to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to seem. Only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of that some of the tension. That maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. It's really pretty out here. Continue down the path. Finally, you made it back to town. The holler, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up.
Their windows dusty with age. It's very common.
It's a horror game, but we're still in the setup part. When the chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. No, someone's dog. Gretchen! Come back, quit bothering strangers. Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. 7:26. When was the last time there's kittens in the room I'm in? I have to turn the warming blanket for them on every now and then. They get loose and introduce myself. Hi, I'm Yonasty. And I'm still a pleasure to meet you. Sorry. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then, there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You are in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Offer your boiled peanuts. Just probably dog food and do such. Oh, that's really kind of you offer. But I can take food. You should hang on to those in case you get back. Anyways, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that you're Abby's cousin, right? It's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her, all alone up in that big house. Oh, why do you want to know? Yeah, she's very upfront. We will hopefully get to say that. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tab going by something so cute. She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. The other explorer's gone. She's putting up a front. I don't think she's doing too well. She's been icy, sure, but it feels like she's putting it on as a front. She's always been a little rough, right? She's been a little rough around the edges. To be honest, it's always been hard to tell if that's just the way she is, or if she's just been putting on an act her whole life. To think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so of herself. How long have you known her? Are you two friends? She's really no. How long have you known? She said, friends, I think. How long have you known her? How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everyone known everybody else as far back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close. We were both in the school production, a midnight summer stream. I was Pog and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for coffee, and they got amazing biscuits. My treat. This is your treat? Yeah, sure. I think I want to yeah, I'll pass. I should go here. Biscuits, your treat? Hell yeah. Awesome, let's go. Oh, wow. That's a lot of people. Fish like that. Especially if she's gonna be introducing me. I mean, like, in real life, normally you're not lucky enough to have someone walk up to you and be like, oh my god, you're new in town. Who are you? Like, when are you gonna introduce yourself? I've been in a small town forever. It's like, you must be here for this. There's just silence. That's kind of sad. A little bit. Yeah. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. I guess I'm not in a super small town, though. I'm in, like, what's it, small town? The connector small town between a bunch of other small towns. So, yeah, I'm giving all my information away. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air, in contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate. The dinner is filled with the comforting din of human life, all of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. This is their proof. Hi everyone, I'm Yonasty. Just in town for the funeral. Anyone can respond. You and Stella casually slide proof, pretending the whole town didn't just gawk at you like a sideshow attraction. Because like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you were expecting, huh? Folks around here don't meet many strangers out of this. I can tell. And with who you're related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of town for a while. Keen eyes, you summon the booth, you can't help but pick up some of the murmurs of conversation around you. Yep. Stella turns to Gretchen. Will you take a quick look around the diner? At the counter, 2 policemen and a woman you assume to be the owner shoot sideline glances in your direction while whispering to each other. Baby Ian's kid. Never thought we'd actually meet him. Looks so much like her. Oh yes, those eyes are unmistakable. That haunted look. I always thought it'd go away once she finally got out of this town, but I guess unhappiness was baked into her DNA. Oh my god, shut up. Bruh. This quite literally... Whatever. You're projecting unhappiness based off her facial... based off eyes. A young mother and her syrup-stained child sat at a table across from me. Mommy, who's that? Don't stare, Tilla. That's Miss Tabitha's cousin. I literally introduced myself as Yonasty. Please remember me. Pick me. Choose me. Love me. Oh, so that's why he looks so sad. I would look sad too if I had Miss Tabitha as a cousin. Do you think Tabitha's cousin is mean too? I should have been speaking in old baby voice. I don't know. I'll find out next time I go visit Miss
Tabitha, are you gonna help your pig? Are you gonna finish your pancakes? Almost as cold, sweet. Almost cold, sweetie. We gotta get home to Daddy.
Oh my god. In the far corner, a man sits alone at a small coffee table, sipping coffee and reading paper. Strangers who wander into town never gorgeous blonde ladies of an appropriate age. I had chose she, her, would have been like, why is it always cool boys, punks, and whippersnappers? So it would have been chill if I was a woman. I chose the she, her. Wow. Or at least I would be not blonde. Maybe he'd say the same thing, but that would confirm my hair color. I don't know. Lastly, a group of coal miners sit hunched around the corner booth, readily scarfing down heaping plates of food. So that's the boss's cousin? They're at funerals this week, if I remember right. For old Miss Pearlanne. May she rot in peace. Oh, let the radio last, stacks. One should speak ill of the dead, no matter how foul they were. Especially before they'd been so much as laid to rest. If you'd been around in a heyday, you'd be speaking ill too, Rodriguez. He's right. Nastiest woman I've ever met. That Tabitha's a blessing compared to her. Curse the whole lot of them. May every Scarlet burn in hell. I don't even know who to. Enough of that. Hey, Hey, Stella. I went ahead and fixed up your car. Oh, there's a dude. Hey, Stella. I went to fix up your car. I went ahead and fixed you up coffee. And here's some bacon for the little lady. Gretchen sends up bacon with a tip. You can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box at any time. No. Anything for you? The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. I can't tell if you're man or woman. Rock on, bro. Girl. Sis. Slay. Queen. King. I am now the weirdo guy. Offer them your boiled peanuts. You hate it. I love it. I love that you hate it. Although this still big vegetable Christian stuff with supplies of brand and no thanks. I should take your swallow off my shit. Anything I get you though? So isn't bacon bad for dogs? But dogs love bacon. Can't say no to a face like that. Gretchen's like one of those 110-year-old ladies who had a daily glass of wine in her life. Why stop now? Maybe it's the secret to her longevity. Anyways, don't worry, I always keep an eye on her diet. I gotta go in a sec. Anything while I'm still here? Oh shit. No thanks. I produce something. Let's be bye. So one of everything, please. Thank you. How much is it cost? Still says she's buying, so one of everything, please. Thank you. How about we start with some biscuits on the Oh wow. Hey, Prince of Fragment. Move into that market front of the Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. One of everything, huh? Normally I'd love to, but I gotta head out not too long. You know, if you ever want to get rid of those peanuts, there's a trash right there by the door. Anyway, so Kuro's not Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there's any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month, everywhere. Anyway, I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that'd be a fun thing to look forward to. It's a weekly Sunday potluck. It should be right after funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Oh, sounds neat. Maybe we'll check it. I like buying those. So, how do you get church thing? Is a potluck a church thing? Would it be weird for me to come in from November? No. I forgot I had a slight. I think it was a slight Southerns, maybe slight. No. The Sunday thing is coincidental. It's actually posted by the library. Not too many people go to church around here, if I'm being honest. Isn't this like the Rural South? I get that. That's it. Hell yeah, Risen sucks. Isn't this like the Rural South? It's gotta be unusual. I know. We must seem like such heathens. But there's plenty of God-fearing folks in town. They just aren't the biggest fans of the local church. Well, the building's okay, but the pastor's a nutstorm. There's just something a little off about the guy. A little creepy. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. And unfortunately, you probably will. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you're going to kill time for the rest of the week? Sure, probably. What happens if I was hot? Like, really hot, and I had the bag of peanuts? Would they be taking it? Like, wow, what would their reaction to the bag of peanuts be if I was really hot? This is already something I have to think about. Explore that. Do you have something in mind? Something's telling me this is a loaded question. I'm not sure. If I have something in mind yet. Before Sal can finish, Avery returns biscuit and toe. Hey, Whitney wanted to give you a biscuit on the house. She sends her condolences. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, but I'm good. Thanks, it looks great. Thanks, Avery. Don't get fluffy, nearly probably just butter wants. Think about it, melts your milk. As if it was nothing but butter is for nature's job. Surely, this is a perfect incident. Lie, I've had better. But that's not saying much. Whoa. Just, whoa. This is a really good biscuit. Wow. I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, Stella mentioned she's famous. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person I know who's been on the news. That's not famous, then I don't know what is. Oh, boy. Yikes. Stella sighs. No. I'm a YouTuber. Oh, wow, that's right. Okay, how do you make your money? I should just to roast myself. Just to roast everyone. How does that make you money? Yeah, I don't know. Ads. Corporations. Attention. You being the product, you know, that type of thing. Wait, what? What kind of videos do you do? Wow, that's right, okay. What kind of videos do you do? Cool, what type of videos do you do? She hunts cryptids. Sorry. My voices are not, they're an issue. Because they're not static. She hunts cryptids. You should really check out her channel, Yonasty, it's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be that river one. You know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Kachabawa river runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. So the river runner is a cryptid that's only known for a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Kachabawa River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. So I pulls out a phone so you could have something in the river. Keen eye, despite the shaky camera footage, you can clearly make out the shape of the creature's head and its relative body proportions. You're pretty sure it's a cat, and a big one at that. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I was type people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that must escape from a local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not sure what it is, but I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. It looks like a big cat. It looks like a big cat. See, it's got those little kitty ears right there. Maybe it's a mountain lion. No way, it is not. It's absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and Jack squad. And there's no reason one would be swimming in a river like this. They're not fans of water. And the body is too long. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There's always a lot of people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owners set it free, and now it will forever roam. Yeah, some exotic pet owners set it free, and now forever roam the Katabwa, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commentators for years to come. A brief quiet settles in across the table. Gosh, I'll just talk about work reminding me how behind I am. Thanks for the biscuits, Avery. I think it's time for me to blow this popsicle stand. Stella slides a 10 towards Avery and squeezes out the boot, Gretchen and out. I'd see you around, Yonasty. Tell Tabby I'm around if she ever needs me. I should probably get back to it myself. Hope you have a nice day, Yonasty. You're alone in the booth. It's already paid, but that doesn't mean you can't leave a tip. Should you, though? I'll leave a tip, I guess. This thing will come with $1 bill in a quarter. Leave money on the table, and also on the tip. Hey, I was telling him it's past some time, but still playing daily life. Maybe it's just time to spend town. Go to the general store. No wonder it's a quaint little general store. Yeah, it's not as put together as some of the others you saw along your journey. It seems to reflect the state of town, with its meager offerings of dented canned goods and neglected tourist trap trinkets. Feels like an old place that is slowly limping its way to the modern day, lagging behind just enough to be eternally unfashionable. The run-down country ambience clashes terribly with the goth woman behind the counter who's been eyeing you with something between curiosity and dawning horror. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, Jesus Christ. Why is everyone, like, roasting? Like, why are, like, sure. The house? That's inexcusable. That's terrible. Like, they're like, oh my god, that's really, really messed up. This is fine. The diner room was... I don't think they were talking bad about the diner, but this place is also fine. It's unfashionable. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was clearly trying to say it quietly, but of course you heard her. You're the only two people here. She's smart. Your reputation, once again, seems to precede you. That surprised look on her face is a look of recognition. Farewell. Farewell, thee, fair maiden. On by. Reflective clerk. Hi, are you looking for something in particular? You were seeing all got the sake meat and sexy County song. Are those boiled peanuts? No, I'd say booty fruit, please, especially if they're nasty. You must be Yonasty, right? Nobody thought you were actually gonna show up. It's like Bigfoot just walked in. Fuck me. Oh my god, I'm too white. I need to have more friends. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm sorry for being friendless. I'm Kanika. Or Kanika? Kanika? Nika? But, Kalida was Halida, based off of the origin. So it's pronounced... is it pronounced Kanika? Kanika? Or is it like Kalida, where you actually say Ha-li-da? Or nuts? Ha-li-da. Like, or is it... So is it like... Ni? Is it Nika? Or is it Kanika? Is it Nika? Or is it Kanika? I'm gonna just do Kanika. Kanika. I never heard of any. Yeah, you got me. I'm Tabitha's cousin. I don't like this town. I don't like that everyone knows me. Oh, does everyone know who I am? It feels like everyone's already familiar. How do you get away fashion like that in our store town? What is there to do in town? I have a lot of time to kill. What do you think, Scarlet? I don't know. I feel like the first normal person I talk to. I should probably buy something on here. Yeah, you got me. I'm Tabitha's cousin. I'll try not to hold your family against you. I don't like it. I just feel like everyone knows who I am. I feel like everyone's already formed opinions on me. I know exactly what you mean. Everyone here has known me since I was a baby, so it's like I'm a perpetual teenager to them. You're lucky your mom got out before you ever had to deal with that. I'd better get out too, before I become one of those old orgies sitting on her porch telling grown adults about something they did when they were 10. It's not holding my family against me. Do you have a problem with that? That depends. Are you guys friends? I take it. She's smart. I take it you're not. Was I that obvious? We have a history. Lots of families in small towns like this wind up with a history. That's just how it goes. Well, she's rude, so we usually try to avoid each other. She does her shopping online. I don't have to keep creative off-brand mac and cheese in the back for her. Everyone's happy. No wonder she doesn't have enough food. Jesus Christ. If I were you, I'd be careful getting too friendly with her, by the way. If you knew the kind of things she and Pearlanne were always saying about you, I doubt you wouldn't spend much time with her either. Oh, my aunt used to talk about me? What'd she say? You really want to know that you and your mom were stuck-up city people who thought you were better than the town, that your mom was for having you out of wedlock, that it's good your mom left because she was going to drink away the family fortune. She would just say anything. I never believed a word of it because I heard what she said about my family too. I knew nothing that came out of her mouth was worth anyone's time. I think most people in town knew that. However, Tabitha is not most people. I'm sure she believed it all. I don't envy you for having to spend the whole week with someone who thinks so poorly of you. But she's just generally difficult to be around anyways. But a old fashion like that in a rural southern town? I guess. What? Like they're gonna try me for witchcraft? Sure, I get weird looks sometimes, and there's definitely some ladies in town who have made it their jobs to save my soul. There are way too many hippies in these hills for most people to be concerned about what I'm wearing. My mom is Queen Hippie, so I'm probably the least witchy person I know. Everyone my mom talks to might as well be wearing a pointy hat and carrying a broom. What is there to do in town? I have a lot of time to kill. If you're looking for something exciting, you definitely came to the wrong place. This place is very informative. The only restaurant we have in town is a diner. The only real place to hang out is probably the library. There's a gas station for what it's worth. And there's a bar, but it's not exactly a place you'd want to go. It's a dive that's always full of minors. I'm pretty sure someone at the diner is throwing a party this weekend, in case you want to go to a weird house party with a bunch of strangers the day before a funeral. If I were you, I would just wait out the week, read a book, and hope the days pass quickly. Then go back to your life and forget you were ever here. Doesn't sound like you're very fond of this place. No, I'm not. I spent enough time here for one lifetime. But getting out is easier said than done. But you probably feel like the first normal person I've talked to. If the only other person you met is Tabitha, anyone would seem normal. I'll take that as a compliment, though. I should probably buy something while I'm here. I mean, the people in the tavern are pretty normal. I hope that's what it would be. Oh, sure. Ice cream. Buy my own ice cream. Buy beverage. So I should pay before I forget. Probably important. Get out of your hair now. Sure, I'll see you. Sure, nice having you. Well, where the fair maiden? What did he say? Is that how they talk in tAlDORIE these days? Probably. Farewell thee yourself. Have a good one, Yonasty. Oh, now you'll see. Looking out. Damn. Oh well, I'm fine with that.
You return to the road and strike back upwards to the escape.
Sun seeps deeper into the horizon, the sky slopes orange, pink hues, the shadows around you, dark names stretching out over the path, and seem to make like quickly here, the rounded hills blotting out the sun prematurely casting a light of long days. You know, you pause for thoughts when you're standing in the tree line watching you trying to be very still. It's a cat and everyone. This footage from You hit the path towards the stage, turning as you go to maintain eye contact with the creature. That you ignore your flanks. The poison tree snaps, crunches as you walk, when hitting your face. It would seem that the creature becomes is intent on stalking you. As it then emerges, an honest to God, goodness mountain lion, and there's something horribly wrong with it. Oh, it's starving. Yet it takes none such a jewel leading from slap now. Start filming. I should have ran back towards this time, it's my bad. Oh man, that thing, damn, nearly had that thing. I nearly had you too. Who the hell are you when you're looking to get shot? Well, I think this is really funny. I do want a semblance of role-playing. Saved my life. You ruined my shot. Nearly had the damn thing before. Wait a tick, there's something awfully familiar about you. Oh, Grandma. My grandma's calling. And that's where we'll pause this recording.